a little soft around the edges. She's level 44, but I ended up putting the wrong stats on her because I didn't know too much about Ankylos.
Yep, she seems a little
She's
softer
just gonna
on the
move you out
edges.
way. Yeah, she's just gonna move you out of the way.
Yep,
Anyway.
she's softer on the edges.
Alright.
Confirmed.
Mazion plays games.
Hey everybody, it's Mazion reporting for duty, and today we are hanging out with Zueljin. What's up, Zueljin?
What's up, buddy?
Not much,
We are
man.
cooking kibble, man.
Cooking the kibbles.
Cooking the kibbles.
Kibbles and bits and bits and bits.
How do you like my the hole in my ceiling?
The hole? What is that? What is that for?
Well, it's to refill my water canteen when I'm cooking.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I never thought about that.
yeah. So we got 2 kibble in now. The recipe, as there was some debate to this.
Whoops.
Maz had that. No, you can put the fire out now.
I'll have to put the fire out.
The recipe calls for this citronal. It calls for water, medjool berries, cooked meat jerky, and I think that's it. Oh, some fiber.
Because of the
So
poop.
now that we have, right. So I'm gonna grab a kibble out of here, and you go ahead and grab a kibble, you too.
Oh, well, thanks, man.
You're welcome, man. That'll
Yep.
be for yours. Least we could do. And we're
Oh.
gonna go Ankylo hunting today.
Ankylo hunting.
Mm-hmm. I need an
Nice.
Ankylo. I want to get a high level Ankylo so I could do some farming up on the mountain. And I also want to get another Ankylo to do some oil farming to experiment with. I already have one. Her name is Pebbles, but she's a little soft around the edges. She's level 44, but I ended up putting the wrong stats on her because I didn't know too much about Ankylos.
Yep, she seems a little
She's just
softer
gonna
on the
move you out of
edges.
way. Yeah, she's just gonna move you out of the way.
Yep,
But
she's
anyway.
she's softer on the edges.
Alright.
Confirmed.
So what I thought we would do, I got all the stuff for taming ready. We could check this back mountain. That's where a lot of the Ankylos stay around here, but also along the river, a little bit west of here is usually where they go. So if you want to fly around a little bit and locate one, we could bring the peeps back in when we find a good specimen.
Sounds good. Let's get it on.
All right, man. The Maz found a level 72, guys, and that is fine and dandy with me. Let's see here. Make sure your bird is on passive.
Oh, right. And we got the other birds around here.
Yeah, those shouldn't be that bad, though. I got my long rifle. If one gets too close, I'll just blast them.
Man, I need to make one of those things. I've been thinking about. I actually got the Ingram for an assault rifle, and I'm really excited.
Yeah. Check before you make one, check the blueprints at the forge, because there are a lot better ones.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's getting kind of close to where we'd be firing to. Let me see if I could find this guy. I just saw one on the ground a little bit further. Oh, I just heard you just get hurt.
Yep.
You alright over there?
Oh no,
Alright.
I'm dying.
Alright. You got your tranks ready?
Yeah, you got your tanks ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to shoot him with
Dart.
the crossbow? Oh, shoot him!
No, you don't have to.
That's good, because I don't have any tranks in the crossbow.
We just want to aim little bit in between.
Alright, well, hey, you shot. Now I'm gonna shoot him in the butt.
Alright.
Are we wanting to aim for the head on this guy, or?
I don't know how much there. I'm hearing headshots or something, but I don't know.
I've been killing things with too many headshots, so I've been trying to avoid shooting him in the head all the time.
Right.
Man, you can't help but feel bad for this guy. He's just running around, we're shooting him.
Think about the life it's gonna have though after this.
Alright?
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my kibble on it. And let's see, where is Amber? First of all, uh-oh, look at this guy over here. We gotta
Uh-oh.
keep him away.
Let's
We gotta keep him away.
stab him.
Alright.
This is
Done
Buddy.
deal. There's another one. Stay away from my Ankylo, kitty cat.
Oh, jeez!
It's an epic battle. It's over.
They dead.
And the crowd goes wild. Where's Amber?
I say you, he dead.
There she is.
Trying to whistle at her?
Yeah.
Let's go fly mine over.
All right, Amber. Give up the goods, darling. Got Meadows. All right. So kibble first, then Meadows. And I'm going to put some Norco berries on it too. Now, when it finally eats that kibble, it should raise significantly. I've tamed once before with kibble. It was a long time ago, and since then I think our rates have changed on the server. So it should be pretty drastic.
Nice.
On an herbivore, you think, on a carnivore, you can always get prime meat on them. But on herbivores, all you have is either their favorite berry or you have, kibble. So hopefully that'll give us a pretty good jump here. Should eat at probably 60 down points. So hopefully in about 5 more food ticks here.
Thought it was 50.
Well,
No! No! No
I hope
bad
it didn't hit
things.
the Ankylo.
Me too.
I really hope it didn't hit the Ankylo.
We don't have effectiveness down yet.
Right. Should be good.
Why? I thought they were supposed to eat at 50 ticks.
Prime meat is 50 and regular meat is 50, but kibble and non-favorite kibble is 60 and 70, I believe. There it is. So for an herbivore, that was 1 kibble down. That's pretty darn good. And now taming effectiveness is set at 100. But 35 levels, he'll be over 100 if we can keep him. Meadows, I think, are their favorite berries, so it should work pretty darn good.
I think it might be a good idea if we like call all the wildlife in the area and make sure that we don't get attacked anymore.
Yeah, we could look around a little bit. We don't want to wander too far away from them because they can actually spawn around. But it doesn't look like there's a whole lot. Maybe you want to take a gander around with that bird of yours.
I'll have a look.
All right. And I'll be on guard duty with the rifle, and we'll make sure to bring everybody back in if something interesting happens.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I found a level 88 Anky up here. We're gonna. Zueljin's still taking care of his on the other side there, so we're gonna go ahead and start shooting this thing in the face. How's that tame going on over there?
Pretty good, man. I'm at about probably 33% right now. Still sitting at about 98 effectiveness and plus 35 levels. So it'll be good. Yours is gonna be good too. Just make sure to put that kibble on it first, man.
Right. All right. I want to start shooting this guy in the face. It looks like a bunch of herbivores around here, so no chance of something coming and taking care of us.
That's good. Just make sure. You actually are on Amberhawk.
Oh, am I? That's why I said Amberhawk.
Yeah, because Razor's right here.
Well, it's alright. Razorwing Face is pretty BA, so he'll take good care of you. I won't get your Amberhawk killed.
He's a lot higher level than Amberhawk.
Well, we're in the same tribe, so I mean.
Yeah. Yep.
Razorwing Face is
bird.
really yours. I mean, as far as.
I think Ember's on passive right now too, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it seems to be, since I'm attacking and it's not killing the Anky.
You would know by now. Make sure you wait about 5 seconds between each squeeze, and you should be fine, man.
Yep.
I don't think this Ankylo, we didn't really time it that much either, and its health didn't go down a whole bunch. He's still at almost 2,000 health out of 2,500, so
You seem
still had plenty of room.
They seem pretty rugged.
Mm-hmm.
No blood.
Now, is that a female that you're going for, or a male?
Male.
Okay, cool. I'm taming a male too. This will be a good mate for Pebbles. This will be definitely my mountain.
Woohoo!
Ankylo.
It's down.
Down.
Yep.
Sweet.
Put that kibble on there.
Yeah, put the kibble first.
Oh, I don't have any of the
medjo
medjo berries, man.
Because you
Oh, we got
stole my
Amberhawk.
bird.
That's
There's
right.
all kind of medjo berries on Amberhawk.
Nice.
See, you took the right bird. It was just subconscious, man.
Right. Do you need Amberhawk back?
No, not right now. I should be fine. You got plenty of narco berries on it, huh?
I've got narcotic on me, actually.
Okay. I think I'm not sure. The old verbiage was the narco berries were better for herbivores, while the narcotics were better for carnivores.
Oh, well, yeah, I've got all of your narco
Okay,
berries,
there
so
you go then.
we're
There
good.
you go then.
Right. So it doesn't look like anything interesting is going to happen here. As you guys can see, there's just a bunch of herbivores hanging around. I'm going to do a little bit of scout around the area to see if there's going to be any any carnivores that might trip us up, and we'll be back with you.
Sweet.
Oh, we got this one about to be tamed, and we got another little guy here for Zueljin. What are you going to do with this guy?
Call him Yellow Submarine.
Oh, you're a Beatles fan.
Yeah, and he is going to be my Yellow Submarine. And since he's all yellow and stuff, I think I spelled submarine right. But I went and get him an Ankylo saddle. I had a couple of ramshackle saddles that I got from the other day, and I also brought one for you.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate
Yep,
that so much.
I already put him on, buddy. It's cool. So he should be taming up in just a second. It's a she, actually. No, it's a he. It's a he.
Did
This
you?
one's pretty high level too.
It is. Did you name that submarine on purpose?
Submarine?
Yeah.
No, I messed up. No, I messed up.
You're like, I think I spelled that right, and I looked at it. I was like, I don't think that's right.
Submarine. Thank you for saying that, because I would have got 100 comments. I know somebody's typing it right now. Stop. You could stop, because we already fixed it. So yeah, it's gonna be my little yellow submarine. So I'm gonna pump oxygen on this guy. Like right now, he has 210 oxygen. So I'm gonna give him at least, probably I'll see what a point gives it. So we're going from 210 to 230, which isn't bad at all. So 20 points every time. I can seriously give this guy probably about 600 oxygen altogether. That way I can have Lazarus and go down and get some serious oil with him. So now yours is tame at level 128. That's pretty cool.
Pretty big guy.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I'm gonna name
What are
this.
you gonna name?
I'm gonna name this guy Malphite.
Malphite? From the League of Legends.
From the League of Legends, because he's a rock. He's a rock guy. He's my rock guy.
Right. Well, that's cool. So you ever used one of these things?
Yeah, I've used one on top of the mountain where we do the stuff and things to get the obsidian and the metal.
Right.
Red
So
tower.
you know about the two different attacks that it has.
Yeah, the left attack is the tail swipe, and
Right.
the right attack is the chomp. No, it's the tail swipe again. That's chomp. Where's the? Oh, it's the left attack is the chompy chomp, and the right attack is the tail swipe.
Right. That's correct. So if you look left and you hit left, it's just a little bite. So these guys can farm berries pretty good too. So if it ever gets hungry, you could just farm some berries. But I think we should head back to my base since it's a long way to park, and I want to do a little bit of training as I go to try to raise up some levels here. So we're gonna stop, kill a couple things, and break up some stuff too as we go.
Sounds good. Mine was glitching there for a minute.
It was glitching?
Yeah, it's glitching again. Can you see it? No?
No, you're way up there, it looks like.
On my screen, I'm just like sliding nowhere.
Oh, yeah, sometimes they do that on a hilltop or whatever. When the weather's bad, I guess we should get going.
Alrighty.
All right, man, we made it back, and I gained a couple levels, and I put them in oxygen. So right now, my oxygen is at 250, which isn't really good, considering my oxygen is like 310, but it's gonna get there. But I want to just see how they swim, because I never really tried to swim with an Ankylo. It seems like they kind of do what the scorpions do, not quite as fast.
He's pretty quick.
Yeah, this isn't actually really bad. So the oxygen that I'm looking at should give me, I really need to time it. I was going to try to see if there was any oil around here, but I think it's a little bit too deep for me to try with this oxygen level. Yeah, I would need to go a little bit further out. Another thing that scares me is the stamina. So I'm probably going to have to make sure to have stamina ready too. Now let's see. If I force feed myself stem berries, what happens with the stamina here? Let's see. Stamina right now is 171. Summon a remote use item, and stamina does increase, but oxygen depletes pretty fast as well. That's something to consider. But that means I can come up to air for air. So this may be a pretty good deal. I don't know. It's gonna take some testing, but this is what science is all about, I suppose. So I might need a higher level to do what I need to do, because your oxygen score is like 330 on Malphite, right?
Yeah, it's pretty high, and it didn't seem to be that big of a problem down there.
Right. So let me check on the stats for the other Ankylo that I just got, Bam Bam and Pebbles. And that should give us a little insight on what may or may not be too good for their stats. Pebbles is a long time. And there's another Ankylo over here that I can actually check too. So let's see. So Spiked Club is, I think, Joe the Pirate's Ankylo. His oxygen is 270, so it looks like it's 250 is about a base stat here. Pebbles is my original. Pebbles has an oxygen level of 165, so it can go a lot lower based on the level that you tame him at, I suppose. And let's see, and Bam Bam's my newest, and Bam Bam's oxygen is 300. So for all the levels, he's still going to be much better at forming iron and stone and that kind of stuff, whereas Pebbles, I don't know if she's the best candidate for oil, but it pays enough to let her hang around the basin and level up and me to try out some stuff.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Oh. But it's kind of hard to parallel park that thing, huh?
Yeah, man. It doesn't like to back up very much, but yeah.
You ever watch the Austin Powers thing, like the little cart in the hallway? Bam, bam. Man, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, it's great.
I'll have to check it out.
So anyway, we got our Ankylos, brother.
Yeah, we got a couple of Ankies today. You got two. You got one for the water and one for the land, correct?
Yeah. A little science. Yeah, so one's an experiment and one's gonna be a workhorse. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the kibble and thank you for coming and hanging out with me today and helping you catch an Anky, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for helping me on the tame, man. I appreciate it. It's always better with two people.
Yeah, I agree. It makes any tame much easier. Like especially when you need to go out and make sure that things aren't gonna kill your tame, and you want to keep someone around the tame to make sure that it's safe inward. But then you can also cull the area, make sure that all the baddies in the area aren't gonna roam in.
And let's not forget somebody to talk to in your downtime.
Oh, that's right. When you're just hanging out for
an
hour and a half waiting for an Anky to tame.
Right. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, and you have a great day.
You too, buddy.
See ya. Well, that was fun. We got to hang out with Zueljin today and tame a couple of Ankies, but I got some time left on my vid, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the pen that I've been wanting to build up here. I've already gotten the walls and the ceiling built. So, you can see over here, this is kind of my plan. I have to put one pillar. You can kind of see it down there. I have to put one pillar in each of these locations to make sure that I can get that corner piece in right here. Besides that, I'm just going to build the entire thing out one. And I'm going to use Razor Wing Face to transport. I've actually put a bunch of storage chests out here out front, and the reason why I did that is because I'm taking out my Bronto right now because it's got 1700 weight, and I'm pulling in a bunch of rock. Now I had all three of these full earlier, and I'm gonna try to fill up all these so I can do the big build for my pen and gate before they decide they're gonna drop something in like an alpha megalodon, and all my stuff's gonna be exposed. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that going, but we're gonna start building up top here right now, and let's see how that goes. We're gonna do a little bit of a speed increase here, so we'll see you soon. Alright, now you can see that I have most of this area enclosed except for this one corner which I could not snap a ceiling into. Now we're going to have a look, and I think it has to do with the way that the foundation is set on the bottom, because this one I had to put the pillar next to. These two on the sides I did not, so I'm guessing it's the way that the pillars on the bottom of the foundation are staggered that determine why I cannot do that. We're still going to put up the pillars on all sides for aesthetic purposes. But we're going to need to go find those, but we're going to look real quick. So you can see this side was fine, I was able to do that, and we have a pillar there. So we were able to do that corner piece, and I'm guessing it's because of that pillar, whereas here, there is no pillar, so we could not do the corner piece. So what I'm going to try to do to make this even cooler, you know, I like those pillars anyway. I like the way that they look to have a couple on the outside. We're probably going to mess around with that at some point. But we need to find which one of these guys has my other pillars. I think it's Fiora the Fiomia. Yep, Fiora the Fiomia has pillars. I took way too many from her. So we've got 12 of these on Fiora. We're going to go, and I'm just going to put some under that side and see if it makes a difference. I think it's going to, but it's hard to say. We're going to put... Oh, we can't do that. Yeah, we can. No, we can't do that right now. I can't do that because it'll show through the top, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go all the way down. So anyway, I'm going to end up doing this anyway. So I may as well just get it over with. So now that we have a pillar going all the way to the ground, going all the way through the ground, we should be able to put up that corner piece. So I need to grab one more ceiling. We'll go up top, put in our corner and the rest of our wall there. Alright, we're all done. This is going to be our area for our birds and for our pteranodons, of course. And the reason why I wanted to do that, I mean, there's a couple. I wanted it to be that way anyway. I might build another tower up here at some point. But biggest reason is usually when you have to get off an animal, you got to press U every time. But with these walls up like this, I do not have to do that anymore. Just let them go. And they will just butt up against the wall. They'll never actually go over it or fly away. Let's see if he'll demonstrate that for us now. Depends on how far he feels like going. Oh, yeah, and then he stops at the wall. So that's the reason why I wanted to have a pin on top. So we did take care of that. And, alright. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go around and put pillars on the outside. But I don't need to make you guys watch me do that. So today was a pretty good day. We got to hang out with Z. We got to put a little pin on top of here. We tamed a couple of Ankies, and we got to see how those things performed in the water. Had a little swim. If you guys liked today's video, please subscribe and please press the like button. If you have anything to comment, please do that in the comments below. And as always, be excellent to each other. We'll see you next time, folks.